star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Let's see some of the numbers here for Miles McBride.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3 slot. And for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges. Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Bridges outside. Pass to Anunoby. Bridges sets the screen for Anunoby. Hart with it. Shot clock at 6. Towns a screen on Johnson. Out to Bridges. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Pass to Johnson. Back to Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's Reza Shea missing. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. I did talk to New York's head coach. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys. Thanks
so much, David. Johnson with a screen on Bridges. Driving the lane, Daniels. Young against Brunson. Young, good.
Trae Young, such a creative finisher. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over him.
Pass to Towns. Rebound, Atlanta.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
On the wing, Johnson. Here's Young. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Young against Brunson. Over Young. Great touch on the 16-footer.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Daniels with it. Defended by Bridges. Young for 3. Drills it from outside. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you need to run Trae off of his shot. If Young gets into his jumper, it's normally going in.
And making his 3rd All-Star appearance last season, Trae Young, a guy who is filled with so much skill and elite play.
Well, look, Trae Young may be as much fun to watch, Kevin, as any player in this league. With his quickness, with his shooting range, and he is as creative a passer as anyone I have ever seen.
He is fun to watch, isn't he?
He really is.
Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. Number 5, the Knicks.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Brunson outside. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And the three ball is good. Brunson's got 5.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
And now quick review at the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
That one falls for Brunson. In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
And both free throws good for Brunson. You know, these last few years, Stan, Atlanta has been outstanding on the offensive end. But boy, have they struggled on defense.
Yeah, and I just don't know if they can go to where they want to go unless they can just develop at least an average defense, and they haven't even been close to that.
And I know we've not seen a champion who is only one or the other. I mean, you've got to be a little bit of both, correct?
Yeah, Kevin, most of our champions, as you know, have been in the top 10 in both offensive and defensive.
5 on the clock, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And he sinks the second. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college, he's been overseas as a head coach, he's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been. And he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Now here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. And Capella sends it back.
Well, you can't take those kind of shots around the shot blocker like Capella. You're just playing with fire at that point.
Daniels with it. He's against Bridges. Daniels kicks to Young. Capella with a screen on Brunson. Young's shot is good.
3-point goal.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Pass to Hart. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Capella. Stolen by Brunson. 4-on-3 break. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Johnson outside. And Young kicks to Johnson. Back to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, he's lights out when he has space. Trae Young, one of the best shooters in the league.
Knicks trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Brunson, and he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 9.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Pass to Rizachet. That 3 off the mark. New York has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Brunson scanning the floor. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Defensive foul charged to.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
Miles McBride's checked in for OG Anunoby. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Hunter's checked in.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
On the wing, Daniels, defended by McBride. It's picked off. In the corner, it's Bridges. And he makes good on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Young pass to Johnson. Back to Young. Shot to stop the run. The Hawks again can't hit. For New York, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Now, here is Young, coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. No good with the layup. The Knicks leading by 6. On the wing, Bridges. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Daniels kicks to Young. Four on the clock. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Out to Bridges. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And that's now 6 points for Mikal Bridges. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
On the court, it's York.
And the Knicks making a change here. Sims is checked in. Let's take a peek now here at the league leaders in rebound. Number 1, Karl Anthony Towns.
And guys, his rebounding has taken a lot of pressure off their other bigs. It frees those guys up to contribute in a lot of other ways.
The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Bufkin. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Johnson dishes to Hunter. Pass to Bufkin. Okongwu with a screen on Brunson. Bufkin, no good. New York leading by 7. Here's McBride. Hard against Johnson. Inside, Sims. And he jams it with authority.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead it to the score.
The Hawks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Okongwu, the pass to Bogdanovich. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I want to see more of this. Bogdan getting assertive and just forcing his will on the D.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. Cameron Payne comes in for Jalen Brunson. Reza Shea, he's checked in for the Hawks. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to Sims. Left side, Towns. That one falls. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, with his size and build, Towns can be very forceful inside, and no one was able to stop him.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. His last outing, he had 8 points. And then Johnson with the jam.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Pass to Sims. Payne in the post. Bogdanovich on him. Payne can't hit. The Hawks trail by 7. Now Okongwu. .131 left in the first. Hunter sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Over McBride. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Good on the triple.
When the defense looks soft early on, they've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, always ready to get off a 3 of his own. That last bucket was just added motivation for Bogdanovich.
Now here's Payne. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Bridges. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
They are just killing him on the interior.
30 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Bogdanovich for 3, and it's Bogdanovich again missing. Here's Payne off with the layup. Here's Reza Shea, defended by McBride. And here's Bogdanovich. That will count.
Oh, amazing. Perfect timing there.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
We've got Mikal Bridges playing out there with Miles McBride. And it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group New York will start the second one. Here's Buffkin. Scoreless thus far. Bogdanovich, that's for two. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. The Hawks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Toppin, he's checked in for the Knicks.
Bogdanovich. One shot.
All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down one, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Here's Bogdanovich following the score by New York. 5 to shoot. Back to Hunter. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. And Okongwu slams it in.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
The Hawks trail by 3. Out to the right wing. Here's Reza Shea. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good. OG Anunoby's checked in for Toppin. He hits the second from the line. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Dane looking around. Sinks that one from the post. Haynes got his second bucket tonight.
Knicks lead 35-31.
So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. 4-point game. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. The Hawks trail by 4. Now, Reza Shea. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Now here's Payne. Anunoby left side. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Atlanta ball.
And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for OG Anunoby.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for New York.
Timeout.
And the Hawks making a change here as well. Larry Nance is checked in for Reza Shea. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys.
And make some noise for your Knicks setting answer. And once again,
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at New York. 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3. And, of course, Atlanta, a couple spots below.
And right now for the Hawks, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
Now here's Nance. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Bogdanovich. No good. That would have tied it. The Knicks with the lead. To the middle. Here's McBride. D by Bogdanovich. Bridges against Hunter. Pass to Nance. Bogdanovich. That's for 2. And he hits it to tie the game up. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter. Payne with it. He's got 5. Here's Towns. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hunter. Okongwu. They shoot again. And the rejection by Towns.
And that's outstanding defense and timing by Towns. Good to see him making an impact on this end. Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important in space 40.
Now, here's Hunter. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Buffkin. Payne covering. Buffkin with the bucket. New York's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Bridges outside. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Hunter. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Knicks have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. Anunoby with the screen for Bridges. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Hawks making a switch here. Atlanta with the ball, trailing by 4. Now, here is Young. He's got 13. Pass to Capella. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
McBride with the ball. Back to Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Man, he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Bogdanovich finds Nance. Now, here is Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. From downtown, offensive rebound. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, a difference maker on the glass. Capella has been doing this for a long time.
Pass to Brunson. Bridges for 3. Out to Brunson. No good on the triple. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Young outside. From 12 feet out in Atlanta again with the bucket.
Well, that one from mid-range. Young's got a quick release.
Hunter against Bridges. Towns a screen on Hunter. Bridges attacking. And there it is for him. Bridges got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now, here is Young. 15 points in the game. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, sometimes this seems too easy for Capella. The hoop is right there for him.
Brunson the pass to Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns. The Hawks trailing.
49.
Young taking his time here. Over Brunson. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Young's got 17.
One of the elite scorers in this league. Trae Young with another big night. He is relentless.
Now here's Brunson. 16 points for him. Bridges, no one around him. It's good from long range. Bridges got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Knicks.
Knicks lead 52-49.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Young outside for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Bridges inside. Covered by Hunter. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. From 20 feet out. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Hunter. He had 22 points in the win against New Orleans. Now Young. Defended by McBride. Nance sets a screen for Young. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Brunson off the dribble. Towns wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight. Bogdanovich looking around. Nance against Anunoby. And here's Young from the arc. The rebound by McBride. New York's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. And that one's good. Towns.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
57-55.
And here's Young. He's got 23. Fires for 3. Again, Young missing. New York's gone 4 of 7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Runs in the pass to Towns. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Young against Brunson. Brunson draws the double. Pass to McBride. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First team. Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
3 shots. 3 shots.
First free throw is good. Hart, he's checked in for New York. Atlanta also making some changes here. Johnson, he's checked in for Nance. Reza Shea is coming in for DeAndre Hunter. And Daniels subbed in for Bogdanovich. Second free throw, no good.
And they've had their difficulties from the line here in the second. Could extend their lead if they just make some more free throws.
Reza Shea with it, defended by McBride. And here's Johnson outside. Good on the three-point shot. Johnson's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Quick attack there by Johnson so that the defense has little time to react to him getting the ball.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Hawks trail by 3. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
Now look at Capella getting very physical. He's not afraid to take a hit while going for a bucket.
The Hawks have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. First free throw is good.
Well, Capella's shot his fair share of free throws. Not his expertise at this point.
Bridges, he's checked in for Miles McBride. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Anunoby passes to Towns. Here's Brunson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one. Now, Reza Shea. It's Young on the wing. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York ahead. They lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. They're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hey folks, welcome. The Atlanta Hawks find themselves here in a close one at the half.
They better be grateful for their bench. The reserves are showing up in a big way.
The others you always talk about, big fella, taking some pressure off the starters here. And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. A Desert Dino wrote us and said, what was your go-to post-game ritual when you were on the road?
I'm going to go with redacted, answer not found, try again later. Redacted, answer not found, try again later.
Kenny, what about you?
I'm with Shaq on this one. What happened on the road stays on the road, especially in our era.
And my answer, of course, hey, a good night's sleep. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
The Hawks trail by 3. And so in the game for the Hawks, up front court is Reza Shea and Johnson. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5. Now, here is Young. Back to Capella. Young outside. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Knicks with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. The Hawks shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Johnson outside. Capella at the elbow. Pass to Young. Launches it. Hands it from downtown. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks. Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Here's Brunson, and the Knicks good for 2.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
64.
Young outside. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Shoots over Brunson. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges inside the three-point line. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Pass to Rizachet. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Capella with a screen on Anunoby. Rizachet with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Johnson for 3. Bridges with the board. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Anunoby against Capella. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
That's good from Anunoby. Both free throws good from Anunoby. Here is Daniels. Still yet to score. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Knicks can get ready, everyone.
And here we have the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month. Number 1, the Knicks.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Here's Capella. He's got 9. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Pass to Rizachet. Capella sends a screen for Rizachet. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. New York leading by 4. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Brunson finds Towns. Back to Brunson. 6 to shoot. Over Young. And it's Brunson missing. The Hawks trail by 7. Young with the ball. He's got 26. Johnson with a screen on Brunson. Here's Young. Plays it up and banks it in. Young's got 28 points for the game.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Poke loose. Here's Rizachet. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Daniels, no good. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. Here's Brunson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. You coach stand at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Young outside. Capella sets a screen for Young. And it's off from three-point range. The Knicks leading by 7. Anunoby outside. Bridges outside. To the inside. Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Johnson outside. Back to Young from outside the arc. The Hawks again can't hit. Knicks on offense. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Brunson right side. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Young outside. Johnson with a screen on Brunson. Brunson against Young. 13 feet away. Up again. It's good on the putback. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Well, you got to time those perfectly for a putback, and Capella did just that.
Good on the shot. Brunson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
Working against the size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
Yeah, and he also plays with great confidence, taking a shot there that other guys might have turned down.
Young, no good. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to Hart. Towns against Capella. Towns, the pass to Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And that's 19 points for Mikal Bridges.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
The Hawks trail by 14. Johnson with a screen on Bridges. Right wing. Rizachet wide open. A three-pointer is right on target.
Daniels using that vision.
New York's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here is Daniels, defended by Bridges. Towns against Johnson. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 5. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Brunson against Young. And here is Hart. Towns, a screen on Johnson. Outside, Towns. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Towns has got 18 points in the game. Here is Daniels, defended by Bridges. Daniels dishes to Johnson. Young outside, shoots the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Hart. Back to Anunoby. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Capella. Back to Young. And he lays it straight in. That's 36 points for Trae Young.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Here's Hart. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And last season, Jalen Johnson saw a huge leap in playing time and his production.
Yeah, look, he was one of the most improved players in this league. You know, came in as a great athlete, but then has really learned how to play the game, how to get to high percentage shots, how to get on the glass, and especially how to defend.
Yeah, his improvement has been off the charts.
Sure has. Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Daniels with it, defended by Bridges. Johnson with the bounce pass. Hawks passing it around. Here's Young. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, the defense is right to challenge on the inside, but he's a persistent guy.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops.
Well, guys, what I love about Young is you cannot break his will. Great mental and emotional toughness.
The Hawks making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Nance comes in for Jalen Johnson. Hunter's checked in for Rizachet. And it's Bogdanovich in for Daniels. And so Young nails them both.
And something you like about Young is how he forces an opponent's hand. He makes you adapt and not the other way around.
And it's Brunson missing. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. 7-point differential. A minute 20 left in the third. McBride passes to Brunson. Releases. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Young outside from past the arc. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 43 points.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Brunson finds Bridges. To the paint. Here's Huckabee. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Nance.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
And New York making a change. Anunoby's checked in.
Ariel Horty at the line. One shot.
There we go. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Bogdanovich up top, defended by McBride. Nance a screen on Brunson. Young with no one around. Now, here's Okongwu. Defense is right there. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Okongwu. Back to Bogdanovich. No good from outside. Jalen Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him, and I think there's more where that came from. Back to the action in just a minute. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Cameron Payne. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Sims in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Nance. Okongwu with it, working on Payne. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Atlanta making a switch here. Roddy's checked in.
For the Hawks, number 8, David Roddy.
Here's Buffkin. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 assists in the game. Now here's Payne. On the wing, Anunoby. Covered by Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Payne can't hit.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 15 here tonight. And here's Payne. Anunoby outside. Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. Over Hunter. Okongwu grabs the board.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Bogdanovich, no luck. The Knicks leading by 6. Pass to Payne. Right side Towns. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Payne. New York missing again. The Hawks trail by 6. Now Okongwu. Hawks passing it around. Here's Roddy, defended by McBride. Here's Buffkin. The Hawks again can't hit. The Knicks have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
And he makes the first. And the Hawks making a change here. Gay's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Hawks trail by 8. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. New York missing again.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Towns after the basket by DeAndre Hunter from 11 feet away, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Knicks lead by 8.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jump, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Hunter against Anunoby. Hunter no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Payne. Pass to Sims. Anunoby kicks to Payne. Clock at 6. Towns sets the pick for Payne. Those 3 pointers off the mark.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Offensive rebound.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Sims. Now Payne. Towns a screen on Hunter. Shot from the wing. Payne can't hit.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Here's Buffkin. Launches from deep. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Sims. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Young's checked in. Now, here's Anunoby. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right? With the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
For the Knicks, Sims is checked in, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Miles McBride. And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Hawks trail by 11. Here's Rizachet. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Young against Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Back to Anunoby. No good with the triple.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Rizachet with it. Can they get it? Buries it from three-point range.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Brunson outside. Up and in on the way. Brunson's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic in this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
On the wing, Daniels. Defended by Bridges. Here's Johnson. The 10-footer finds the target.
From Rizan.
Here's Hart. Pass to Brunson. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The Knicks making a switch here. Payne's checked in. Here's Payne. 6 to shoot. He lobs it up.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. The Hawks trail by 10.
96.
Young outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 45 points.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Knight squad. Get loud.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Cameron Payne. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here's Hart. To Brunson. And Capella sends it back. Here's Rizashea, defended by Bridges. Pass to Capella. Johnson outside. Rizashea with it. Johnson with a screen on Bridges. On the wing, Daniels. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as many as 14 points. Down low. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
And the first one at the line is good.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Both free throws good from Bridges. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta, trailing by 10. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Capella. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Now here's Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Oh, there's the muscle from Brunson.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Capella with a screen on Hart. But on that shot, with that, the Knicks lead is cut back down to 8. Those were necessary points from Johnson. New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Anunoby outside. Connects from three-point range. Anunoby's got 14 points here in the second half.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
Young, no good. The Knicks leading by 11. Young with the steal. 4-on-3 break. And the dunk by Ricochet.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Pass to Capella. Here's Young. Count it, and the foul. That's on Jalen Brunson.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
One shot.
That one misses for Young. The Knicks leading by 5. Here's Anunoby. Kicked away. It's Young on the wing. Shoots over Brunson. And no good. Trying to use the glass. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Brunson sets a screen for Hart. Six on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hart's got his first basket of the night.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Young against Brunson. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
Second team foul. Trae Young.
That's good from Young.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 18 points just in the second half.
Showing time and time again he is comfortable being that first option. Brunson delivering in the clutch.
Here's Young. Bridges with the board. The Knicks leading by 6. Pass to Brunson. Here's Hart. New York moving the ball around. Here's Towns. Atlanta with the rebound.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts.
Johnson from outside. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely needed 3 here.
And Young kicks to Johnson. Rebounded by Hart, and they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul. Mikal Bridges at the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Any ideas on strategy being right now in that huddle?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Pass to Daniel. Fires the three. Headshot off. And so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. Guys, what's your take?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
That was your Knicks sitting answer.
So it's New York picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got the sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that about wraps it up. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying...